Okay, so good morning, guys. I had a talk with few of my friends at work. So they told me that why don't you make videos in English? Students who are planning to come to Canada, they of course prepare for IELTS. They of course understand English. Plus, if I made videos in English, I would reach a wider audience. So from now on, I feel most of my videos, not all, but most of the videos that I'm going to make will be in English. Today's video is going to be a little different because I'm going to talk about the things which mostly every person who is in Canada, every student knows, and you realize these things over time. But with time, these things are pretty much settled in your head, and you don't think that it is too important to talk to, and you're like, everyone knows this. But no, you guys, or the people who are in India who are planning to come to Canada, you guys don't know the real situation. Because I know when you guys are in India, you think that you're going to a good college in Canada, you will go to a good school, you will take a good course, you will study well, you'll get good grades, you will go and work part-time, you'll earn this much money, you will do full-time in your breaks, you'll earn this much money, and then you'll get a six-figure job, 80,000 job, $90,000 job after your studies are complete, and everything will be set. You'll buy a car, you'll buy a house, you'll get PR. But all these things doesn't work that way. I know people say it's hard, but sometimes people forget to tell you the real reality why it's hard. Yes, reality is pretty different. But before that, I want to talk about something that I am trying nowadays. So nowadays I am trying various tiffin options in Canada. I'm trying out all the tiffin services that are available near York University region, and I'll show you what I ordered now. So this is one tiffin service. So they gave us dal, which is a pretty big container. They give us dal, they give us rice. This rice is actually basmati rice, so it's very nice. It's not like short grain rice, it's like a whole long grain rice. Then they gave us chole or chickpeas. Then they give us dum aloo. And the thing about this is the rotis are pretty okay, they're decent. There are 3 rotis. I ate some just to test all these things, and they also gave like an achar on the side. And this was a trial pack, so they charged $14 for this 1-day trial. The tiffin service I tried yesterday charged $10, and it's pretty nice. I personally like this tiffin because I know their rotis are decent, but their quantity of the sabzi is very nice. Plus, they have a fixed menu wherein they tell you like, I know that tomorrow they're going to give curry, dum aloo or something else. Just for me, I am personally thinking to at least get one proper meal. I will take like dal chawal in one meal with of course protein shake or something. Maybe I'll eat protein pancakes in one meal. And also I forgot to tell you my weight update. So yes, my weight 85.3 when I measured when I woke up in the morning. My weight is 85.2, which is very nice. In around 1 week of dieting, I lost about 800 grams. I know that once my body is into the fat burning phase, then your body starts burning fat even more. For initial weeks, I think even this progress is much better. My goal was 1 kg, but even 800 grams is okay. So the thing is, if most of you don't know, before coming to Canada, I was planning to go to the US, and I was preparing for the GRE exam. But later on, I dropped my plan, gave my IELTS, eventually came to Canada. That I knew back then, and now I knew even more strongly, is that if you're in the US, if you are a student with even like 60 to 70% grades in India, you can still go into a university in the US. But here in Canada, that's not the case. Here, you'll have to settle for a college. Now, you can go into a good college, but still, you'll be in a college. Another thing is that in the US, you get a lot of scholarships. So if you get good grades, you can easily get like 30%, 40% scholarship on your tuition fees, which is very nice. But more than that, after your studies are complete, the job opportunities in the US are so much more. I've seen my seniors, who were my seniors back in engineering, who went to the US. They got like $90,000 job to $100,000 jobs easily. And the seniors who were good, they got over $150,000 job. It's US dollars, not even Canadian dollars. Therefore, I feel that as a student, when you come to Canada, and now when I'm about to graduate, like it's just 4 months, Now when I'm applying for jobs, I understand that there are not as many jobs as I thought there were before, and there are a lot of friends of mine who are even struggling to get an entry level full-time job in their field. When you're coming to Canada, you will think that you will work hard, you will do this, you will do certifications, you will do a lot more things. The job market here is pretty limited. Even though I'm in Toronto, it is pretty competitive. It is very difficult to get jobs. To be really honest, if you apply for 200 to 300 jobs here, which takes a lot of time, like 1 to 2 months at least, then you get selected or shortlisted from 5 to 6 companies and eventually get interviews from 2 to 3 companies and maybe then land a job. But this ratio of applying to a number of jobs to getting shortlisted is so much that sometimes if people even they get interviews from like 2 to 3 companies, they at the end don't get a job because they eventually don't get hired by even those 3 companies who took their interviews. That's why this whole job market is very tough here. That's why I feel that if I would have gone to the US, I would have had much more job opportunities in terms of like whatever skills I have right now, whatever certifications I have right now, I could have got a very decent paying job in the US. But here in Canada, I have to struggle a lot for it. The second reason to this is that I wish that I came to Canada after my 12th and not after my graduation. Technically, in the 4 years of engineering, I did not do much. Rather, if I would have come here after 12th, in like 2 years, I would have struggled, I would have learned something, I would have done projects, and after that I would have got into any field or any entry level job. Then for the next 2 years I would have hustled and got like a decent paying job, at least moved from a junior position to a senior position in those 2 years. The time that I did engineering in India, if I would have come here, I would have at least got a job and at least had 1 to 2 years of experience in the field. And that's why I tell every single person who is in 12th standard to come to Canada if you are going to. Don't wait for your graduation, because right now, see, I've done my engineering, I came to Canada, and even though I did not take break between my 2 courses, still I did 16 months of studies, which is approximately 1 to 1.5 years of study. Because right now the job that I am looking for is a junior entry-level cybersecurity analyst role, because that's what everyone will get in the beginning. So if you come after 12th, you'll also get the same thing, but at least with time you would have moved up. I hope you get my point. A lot of students who are here know this already, but they are not telling this to other people who are in India, because we assume that already everyone knows this. So I really want to tell you guys are planning to come after 12th of graduation, come after 12th, because the earlier you come, the earlier you're gonna hustle, the earlier you're gonna grow up, the earlier you're gonna get your entry level job, the earlier you're gonna move up. So the earlier you come, the better it is. And another thing guys, it doesn't matter if you're coming into a very good field. I'm going into cybersecurity, which is a very good, stable field. Still, in the entry level positions, you're not going to get paid that much. Even if you're into taxes or finance field, still in the entry level positions, you will not get paid that much. With the recession and other factors into place, people are not getting jobs. People are getting laid off from their jobs. So in this time, companies are also taking advantage of you by giving you a lesser offer just to tell you that there are no jobs. So if you need a job, you're going to get only this, otherwise you can find another job, because they have candidates who are even desperate for that offer. Doesn't matter if you work hard and get the very best skills, but still in today's market some companies are gonna exploit you, because I have personally done internships, projects, everything that I could possibly do in 1 year in order to make myself stand out. But I still don't know if the companies are gonna pay me what I expect even after doing all this hard work. Please keep this in mind and make a very wise decision when you're planning to come to Canada, because it's definitely not easy. If you need any form of help, any form of recommendations, feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn, on Instagram. I'll be more than happy to help you guys. I'll make sure to reply every single comment in this video in detail. So if you have any doubts, please feel free to drop them in the comment section below. And if you're new to my channel and want to follow my journey, because I'm going to document every single thing, when I'm applying for jobs, which jobs am I applying, how am I making my resume, I'm documenting every single thing in these coming 4 months, so that you guys know what I did in order to land a job and what you guys can do in order to land a job. Make sure to subscribe and turn on that post notification so that you receive a notification as soon as I post a video. See you guys in the next one. Take care and bye bye.